You see him, now you don't. Our next guest is challenging the limits of the impossible through his unusual and spectacular illusions that he brings to more than 150 countries around the world.
Incredible. His mind-blowing performances give audiences an up-close and personal experience to illusions far beyond their wildest imaginations, but the reactions truly speak for themselves.
Una, dos y tres.
¿Qué está pasando?
Lo que vas a ver te parecerá mentira. Pero es verdad. Observen esto.
Observe this. He's making hasta las monjitas, even the nuns, are flabbergasted. If you thought that was impressive, he's got even more tricks up his sleeve, and lucky for us, he is bringing them right here to Nueva York.
Nueva York.
Yes.
That I understood. Here to show us is illusionist Antonio Diaz, aka El Mago Pop. Welcome to New York Living. Thank you for being here.
Thank you very much for having me.
Oh my gosh, it's so very exciting. So, a little bit about you. You were born and raised in Barcelona, and then you came to the United States. We understand that was a lifelong dream for you. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, it was. I've been doing magic my entire life in Europe, and America was my dream too. I wanted to come here. And you know, Broadway, for someone who loves theater, is a big dream. And now I'll be on Broadway, and I'm really excited.
The Great White Way.
It's incredible. You were Europe's top illusionist. So that's a pretty big badge of honor to wear. We have to, what was it in your life? Was it something you were born with, a family thing that everybody did, like a hobby? How did you get into this art, this performance?
Well, I'm from a very humble family in Barcelona, and at the age of 4, I was given a magic book, and I started to practice. And I stayed all day long practicing with cards and coins, and until now. At first I did close-up magic, and now I go with big illusions. I love to do big things.
Big. Do you remember the first magic trick that you did?
Yeah, I would think it was horrible, like a coin disappearing, but
right from behind you.
Right, you're like,
I'm improving.
Look at this, look at this.
Well, I would
Which hand is it
like
in?
this, exactly like this. It was my first success.
Wow. So at what point did you say, okay, I want to do this. I want this to be my career. I want this to be my profession. How old were you, and what was your family's reaction to that?
Well, at the age of 17, I started to do a very successful show in Barcelona.
Wow.
And I started to do magic on TV in Discovery Channel for many years. And yes, I've been doing magic my entire life. It's the only thing I did. Yeah. And I love it.
And
I love it the most.
A career out of it.
Yeah.
And you mentioned a show on Discovery Channel, but you also were on Netflix. You had a special called Magic for Humans. That was the clip we showed earlier. So I love, first of all, there's a lot going on. The sleight of the, not the sleight of the hand, I don't even know what that was. It was a giant grand, the disappearing of the people.
The rice,
the flip-flop. I don't know what you were doing in the first one, but
you made
the people's reactions and then your reaction to that. Do you ever, what is it like to see the people react to what you're doing?
This is the thing I like the most, you know? I've been doing magic to many people, very famous people that I admire, for example, and the reactions are the most funny thing. Because everyone has a different reaction, but they all are like a kid, you know?
Yeah. We were just looking at. It looked like a plume of rice went up in the air. And what were you capturing with chopsticks?
A signed coin.
No.
Yes.
A signed coin.
Yes.
Just like that.
Between a lot of coins and rays, yeah.
And these nuns, these poor nuns. What did you? Were you in a monastery? Tell that, because that one specifically, because you know.
You don't see that every day.
You don't see. They believe in the Holy Ghost. I don't know if they believe in illusions. Walk us through that one. That one looked like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was very funny because one of them was my biggest fan, and they wrote to me if I could go to visit them. And I said, I can come, but with cameras, can I? And I went, yeah.
And did you have to go to confession afterwards?
No.
Unfortunately, no. I can't. He can never reveal his secrets. All right, well, talk to us about the big Broadway U.S. debut. It's so exciting.
Yeah. It is crazy. Being on Broadway is the best thing you can wish for if you like theater. Very few magicians in history have been there with their own show. Being one of them is a privilege. Being the first one from Europe is crazy, and I can't wait to be there and show what I do.
But you're also the youngest.
Yes.
Illusionist. So you are making history. How does that feel for you?
I'm very happy.
Yeah.
I'm very happy because this is my dream, and
Yeah.
I've been preparing for it my entire life. I didn't speak a word in English 3 months ago, and I had to learn as much as possible to come here, and here I am. But my magic is much better than my English, I promise.
Well, your English
Fortunately.
is pretty darn good. I mean, the conversation is very natural, you know.
3 months he's been practicing
That's
English.
you know, I've been sitting next to you for how many months, and I'm still
I've
not
been
fluent
trying
in
to
Spanish.
teach her Spanish as much as I possibly.
I know a few words. I'll
you know,
say them.
Marisolcita.
Well,
And
one
fruta.
begins with a C, but I won't
And
say it on the air.
Oh, yeah, that's a big
Okay.
one. Okay. When are the performances? How will it be different on Broadway versus what you've done in front of cameras?
Well, what I do live is what I like the most, because I've been doing live shows since I'm 17 years old.
Yeah.
And I do like 500 shows per year.
Oh my God.
I have a theater in Barcelona, and I love live more than TV.
Because of the reaction.
Yes, because of
right
the reactions, and because what you are seeing, you are knowing that it's happening in this moment,
It's
with
real.
no camera tricks, no camera effects, and you are there, and it happens to you. And that's why I like
It's authentic
the most,
in
yeah.
the best way.
We're gonna
And we
go
should
for
mention, speaking of your theater in Barcelona, you also just purchased the theater in Missouri. So
Yes.
if you're in that neck of the woods, go check it out.
Run, don't walk.
Antonio El Mago Pop, thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having me.
And break a
Absolutely.
leg.